Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan Freeman, and this is the Unit 4 discussion. So for this week's Unit 4 discussion, we were asked to evaluate thick and thin client programming and architectures, and um, essentially pick one that we feel is best in this current technology atmosphere. So let me first start by saying um, I think currently both thick and thin client architectures are needed. Um, I think it really just depends on the type of business and the type of information system requirements that the organization has that would dictate the technology requirements. Um, but since I have to choose, I will say that I'm going to go ahead and go with the thin client. And the reasons why have to do with kind of the roles of the server side and the client side programming starting, you know, what they're actually designed to do. So the server side programming, obviously, it's designed to take in requests, filter out data, retrieve information, send back updated HTML to a client. The client, whereas client side programming, it's more focused on the user interface and it's providing a place to input information request to send to the server, and it displays the result retrieved from the server. Um, so, kind of the downside of the thin client is that it requires a lot of bandwidth to run since it doesn't actually do any of its own computing power. It's pretty much just an interface for the server. Um, so due to that, it's hard to have peripherals, like such as printers and things hooked up to your individual client. Um, the thick client, one of the positives about that is it's actually able to perform its own computing power. It's is able to handle all the plugins and printers and fax machines, CDs, whatever. Um, since it does its own processing. And additionally, it can run thick and thin clients, applications. So I guess in conclusion, I would say that in today's Internet of Things, it's bandwidth is ever increasing. Cell phone signals are constantly increasing the coverage areas. Um, more and more applications are using thin clients, especially applications that are customer facing. It's just more secure since it relies on the server, and the server is generally more secure than client side. Um, and it's also one of the other benefits of the thin client is that when a company needs to do an update to an operating system or the software that the clients are running, um, they only have to update the one server instead of each individual computing device. So, that saves money on IT infrastructure and IT manpower. Um, Additionally, the devices are often much cheaper than a thick client, just because they require so much less hardware to actually run it. Um, but I think that as technology continues to advance and the server capabilities continue to advance to where they can provide more processing power and run more applications, I think that the thin clients are going to become more popular as the future goes on. All right, thank you guys.